Next we go to formal and informal organizations. Formal organization, it is an official structure of activities, roles and authorities, relationship which is planned and executed by management for achieving organizational objectives. Now, this is formal organizations is a structures. It is a structure of the organizations where activities, roles and authority. These three things are interrelated, which are planned and executed by the management for achieving the organization's objectives. To achieve the objectives of the organizations in this system, the structure is made so that activities, roles and authorities, these are planned how to do it and then executed by the management. Now, characteristics of formal organizations. This type of organizations is established for general objectives. Now, these type of objectives are general objectives. Organization structure is determined by top level. The structure is determined by the top level people. Authority and responsibility are clearly defined in formal organizations. In formal organization, the authorities and responsibilities of the particular department heads or workers are clearly specified. Relationship is determined according to the job and its natures. Now, the relationship among the various structures are determined by their job and the nature. Formal organizations aims at achieving predetermined objects. Formal organizations, their aim is to achieve the objectives that is determined beforehand. Every individual belongs to one work group only and work under one superior. Now here what happens? Every person every individual belongs to one work group and they work under one supervisors. What is the merit of these organizations? Following are the merits of formal organizations. Objectives can easily be achieved through these organizations. As we know, it is very much simplified in terms of divisions, in terms of work, in terms of authority, in terms of superiors, in terms of environment. It is where we can, through this type of environment, if this type of things are created, then we can achieve the objectives very easily. There is unity of order and direction in the organizations. There is a order and directions, but which has its unity. Stability persist in these organizations. This type of organizations is stabilizes. It doesn't fluctuate. There is easy and effective coordination and control over activities. So every activities can be controlled and coordinations can be set up very easily. Responsibilities are fixed in case of failures. Here we can fix the responsibilities in case any mishappening is done. There is a clear determination of duties, authorities and responsibilities. Duties, authorities, responsibilities are clearly determined and clarified to the workers. Next, let's see the demerits. There is a lack of flexibility in these organizations. It has a flexibility issues. Actually, when there is a change in the nature or situation, it cannot be changed according to the needs. In this organization, there is always problem of control and coordinations. In these organizations, control and coordinations has a to have control and to coordinate the work. They faces problems. There is a lack of initiative in formal organizations. We cannot here in this type of organizations, formal organizations, we cannot initiate something with the knowledge, skills, and other things. Sometimes powers and authorities are misused. Since there in this type of organizations there is one authority which looks after the department, so power and authority which is vested to the head can be misused by him. So these are the demerits. Now next let's see the informal organizations. Informal organization is the result of working together and social interactions. It has no predetermined purpose. It achieves social satisfactions. In this type of organization, there is no prescribed channels of communications. Now, informal organizations, this results in working together and social interactions. That means they work together and interact with each other on the social basis. It has no predetermined purposes. The activities are not the purpose of the organizations are not determined in advance. It achieves social satisfaction. Through this we can achieve social satisfactions. Now what are the characteristics? This type of organizations are formed spontaneously. Continuously it keeps on forming. These organizations have common interest. They have a common interest. It is a voluntary organizations. These organizations have no concern with manuals or charts. They have got nothing to do with the manuals and charts that needs to be prepared in other types of organizations. In this organization, the relationship is based upon personal understanding. Here, the people, they work according to their personal understanding and personal understanding among the various departments or divisions. These organizations can be legal or illegal. This type of organizations can be formed legally or illegally. That means without any legal documentations. It does not have a clear and well-defined structures. Generally, the structures are not clear and not well-defined. So these are the characteristics of informal organizations. Next, let us come to advantages of informal organization. It removes the weakness of formal organizations. In the formal organizations, we have already studied about the demerits. Those demerits can be removed by the informal organization. It is an effective means of communications. Now, where in the organizations they have a social conversations with each other, so this can be effective. Through this organization, the spirit of cooperation and coordination develops. Now, in this type of organizations, cooperations and coordinations, both the factors, it develops among the people. It provides social status and sense of satisfaction. It also provides social status and sense of satisfactions. Employees are motivated towards work. So, employees, they are motivated towards the work. So, this is the advantages. Next is disadvantages of formal organizations. What are the disadvantages? Illegal activities are encouraged in these organizations, as we have seen in the previous when characteristics that this can be formed legally or illegally. So illegal activities can be encouraged by informal organization. These organizations creates confusion by spreading rumors. Rumors can be spreaded in this type of organizations which can affect organizations. High level management is generally opposed by these organizations. Generally, the high level management system is not supported in this type of organization. Some of these organizations are against democracy and secularisms. Sometimes we find these informal organizations are against the democracy or secularism of the country. So these are few demerits of the or disadvantages of the informal organizations. Thank you.